And every year that's the same thing. And as a matter of fact, all of the organizations of the church that I really belong to still give to the same, almost the same people. You know, those people in need. They give out clothing and food and all,
Food baskets,
all
I'm
types
sure,
of
Thanksgiving
things.
and Christmas.
All types of things.
How many of the organizations from your church that you still participate in?
Oh, I still participate in all of them.
All
the
of
ones that I
them.
started out
If
with.
you get a call and you go.
Well, now I'm a lector. It's true, but it's not. It's we don't do. Well, we do most of our work is really reading. You know, reading scripture.
Okay.
But with the Good Samaritans, of course, we really go out helping people, going to hospitals.
Okay.
Going to nursing homes, and reading with them,
That's
praying
good,
with them,
Good.
giving communion to them. So
Okay.
that's, I mean, those are the things that people need.
Yeah.
And we also go to homes, you know, homes and do the same thing.
Okay.
You know, we have we might choose about 2 or 3 ill people, and
In their
we'll
own
visit
private
them at different.
residency or in nursing homes?
Yes. In their own private.
In their own
residence.
private, okay.
Yes.
That's really good. Do you have people also that helps drive the senior citizens to doctor's appointments and
Yes,
things
yes,
like that?
exactly.
Because I was talking to a lady yesterday up in the mall, and she said, "You asked Sadie, you have a friend already, Sadie, what she would, you know, would she come by here one day and pick me up if I had to go to the doctor's?" I said, "I don't think Miss Malvo does that."
That's what she said?
Come by and pick me up and take me to the doctors. I said, I'm
Who
going to
was this?
ask
Who was
her.
this lady?
Huh?
Who's this
I'm
lady?
not, she said, don't give out her
Don't
name.
give
I'll
out
tell you
name,
after.
okay, yeah.
But I said, I'll ask Miss Malvo and see what she says.
Yeah.
And she said, well, I really only need it like once a month.
Yeah.
And I was trying to tell her about those bus and
Yeah,
Bowie,
that's
senior
right.
citizens.
They do have a bus, yes.
Yeah,
of
that
course
would
they
take
do.
her down. But
They
she
would
needs-
take her, yes.
She can't read.
Oh, okay.
She needed someone to be right there. And then she said, can you do it? I said, oh my God, you know, if
You
it's
don't
on
have
a
that kind
day
of
that I
time, I'm
could,
sure.
I would do that, but I'm not sure. But
Yeah.
anyway, this is already, when this show airs, you're going to find out how many people really, really think about you.
Exactly right.
It's a good show.
Really, you think they know me?
They
Already?
after they
Just
see you
from
on
seeing
TV,
you on
they know
TV?
you. They know
Yes,
you.
that's something. That's too
Don't,
much.
let's get back to our
Yeah,
thing.
okay.
Okay, you lost your husband several years ago. He died with an aneurysm.
Actually, 19 years ago.
19 years ago, an aneurysm.
Well, actually, it'll be 19 this month. In
Okay.
June.
That was in the 90s then.
Yeah, it was 90s.
Okay. From an aneurysm. You don't know how lucky you are until you don't have that person beside you,
isn't
are
that
you?
true? That's so true.
Yeah, you don't
It's
know.
actually, I think about him all the time.
You do
You
every
know?
day. Yeah, you do.
I mean, it's like he really, it seems like just really a little time that has happened. It doesn't seem like 19 years, no.
Just like yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
And I was so sorry that he didn't get a chance to see all of my children.
Oh,
and
he's
his
watching them.
grandchildren and his grandchildren.
Sadie, he's watching them up there
I
in
know,
heaven.
I know.
Come on.
That's true. That's
He's
true.
watching over everybody.
You're
He's trying to
right.
say today, you go, girl. You go, girl.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. That's true.
Okay, let's see now. Let's see. Could you give me some of the ministries that you've worked for?
Yes.
But what?
Okay. Now well, I told you about the Good Samaritans.
Samaritans was one.
already, and actually I didn't talk about the Sodality. Sodality is a really good organization. We have so many people in it. It's probably about over 100 and some
It
people
sounds very
in this
high
organization.
class.
But we do a lot of things together.
Like what?
Well, we even have retreats every year. And matter of fact, this year we're going to Pennsylvania. I think three days in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Last year we were at the station called EWTN.
Oh.
We were there for like 6 days
Really?
in Alabama.
I love Alabama.
That was a beautiful retreat. But I really enjoy that kind of thing, and I think a lot of people do. Most of the people in these groups really like to go on retreats.
Are they just for ladies?
No, anybody can go on the trips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
And you just go and you have a program that you follow? Are you
well,
teaching anything?
No, I'm not teaching anything, but what happens is they have people already planned, already
guest
planned to
speakers?
do that as guest
Okay.
speakers, yeah, right. They sometimes we have our own people going on these trips and helping them or working with them.
That's good.
We might have a deacon, and we might have a priest might be going. It's according
Really?
to how much time he can afford, to leave and go. Yes.
So you just do everything and anything that you can.
Oh yes.
When do you find time for yourself?
Well, I still do things. I mean,
I know you go get your nails done. I saw you yesterday.
Yeah, well, but not all that. I go to exercise class, and I enjoy that
Where
so
do you
much.
go?
We go to Prince George's Community College.
Really?
Yeah, we have a lot of people there, a lot of friends over there.
How many days a week do you go?
Just 2 days.
2 days.
But we have a walking class on Thursday, and we also have the general aerobics class.
Do you like
in there.
aerobics?
Yes.
That's good. That's
Really.
good. Exercise is wonderful.
It is. It's really great.
It helps
Actually,
keep
you
your
really
weight-
need it. You need it. I think you really need that kind of thing in your life.
You know, especially I would think even if you're not alone, because
yeah.
I remarried and you haven't. But exercise is good for the body,
Oh,
mind,
it
and
is,
soul.
definitely.
Yeah. Do you meditate?
Sometimes. But you
Okay.
know what? I belong to I wouldn't call it an organization. I shouldn't call it that because it's really an order. I belong to an order.
Okay.
And it's a secular order.
A
Secular.
Secular.
order,
What is it?
It's called the Carmelites. Carmelites. I don't know if you know about that.
No, I don't know.
But oh yeah, it's a beautiful organization. You have to really study to be in there.
Pass tests?
You're professed and all of that.
You have to pass the test, I guess, wouldn't you?
Well, well, you have to pass the courses.
The
Yeah,
criteria to-
your criteria.
the criteria
I've
to
done
get
that.
in.
I've taught in that.
You've taught it.
I've taught in that.
Okay.
That's a really good one, because it gives you the education to really learn the inside, your inside. You know,
Go
by
inside
God.
and find out who you are.
They're talking about God most of the time.
Yes.
When you're talking about inside, you're talking about that
Right.
inner soul. It's very interesting.
You know,
Learning
I always
about
feel
that.
so good too. If I get all hot under the collar, it's to say a prayer.
Yeah, that's
That calms
right.
you right down.
And a quiet prayer. Quiet prayers are
You don't
really
have to-
very
yes.
important.
You say them to
Because
yourself.
that's the one thing that we've been taught to do, is to go off into another room and just find a place, and a good place for you to go and do the
Right.
silent prayer. You don't even have to say anything. All you're doing is sitting there
And thinking.
and listening to God, because He's
Yeah.
going to talk to you.
Right. I go to Gold's Gym, and I love the exercise.
Oh, they have good exercise.
But
rooms.
I had a guy walk up to me the other day. He goes, "You love talking to yourself, don't you?"
Yes,
I said I
okay.
was saying a prayer. He says,
Yeah.
"You're
Oh, he
really
didn't know
deep."
that. He didn't know.
He
Yeah,
didn't
he didn't know
know
that's
I
what
was,
you were doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
understand.
saying, God, please get me through this workout. I want to get done in here. Please don't let me fall. I'm tired. And he
That's
just says,
funny.
"Angie, you're talking to yourself."
yeah.
I said, "Well, the only time I should get scared if I answer myself back."
Exactly. Isn't that true? You've heard that many times, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Yes,
I've heard it
indeed.
zillions of times. What Pacific, let me see here. What are some of the Pacific, have you fostered teaching skills to young students too? You see on your
Well,
resume?
actually, what we do is well, one thing I did do was work in the OASIS program. It's an OASIS. It's a program that started really at the Hecht Company
I didn't know
department store. Yeah, that's and actually
When it was
really
downtown?
it ties in with the PG program, the PG school program.
that. Okay.
And you have to, you're paying let's say $50 to really get in on the classes at the college. But then there are classes also at there were. I don't think they're really still doing this, but they did do it for many years.
Right.
Really, the OASIS program. But this was the one that I worked with, was the intergenerational program, working with a child. You're working with one child, trying to help them to learn how to read. And I worked with a child that was about, I guess he must have been in second grade when I got him, and I stayed there for about 3 years.
Did
That was
you?
really, it was a wonderful
And it was
thing.
just you and him together.
Yeah, that's what they had. That was
You
that
get
type of
close like
program.
that, a child
Yeah,
feels
but
good
that
like that.
child was really good. He was really, I mean, he learned how to really read
Mm-hmm.
after I worked with him.
Well, you seem to be a good teacher. You're,
Yeah, I
you're
don't
calm,
know
you're
about all that,
acclimated in
yeah.
your situation.
But I like to work with them on different levels
Uh-huh.
and different things that I would like to talk about.
Don't you like the one-on-one instead of having a room
Oh,
with
I
so
do.
many?
I
'Cause
really
there's
do.
so much playing going
Yes,
on.
I think so.
Too much. Way too
I would
much.
say so.
But let's go back now. Let's tell me something about Red Hat Society.
Okay.
When you told me
Red
that,
Hat.
I was shocked.
I bet you were.
I never
but
heard of
I
anything.
don't know why you haven't heard it, because
Never. My husband says,
the
I know
Red-
all about it.
Red Hatters have been around for at least 11 years.
Red Hatters.
Uh-huh. Well, see, that's the general term for it, Red Hatters.
Uh-huh.
But see, each group now can have their own, title of their own organization. Let's say a group of people got together, and they had like maybe about 12 to 15 people or something got together, and they were, well, we want to form a group here. And so then they will ask them, which they did to us. They asked, what are we going to call our group? So that's when everybody said, well, everyone gave different names, and then they stuck with Awesome Ladies was the Awesome Ladies.
That
yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah, it was nice. It was, and we have really had some fun with that.